lot of people now are concerned about using social media and how people are misusing it and how some people are becoming very vulnerable as a result of it. And we got a cybercrime expert, Chris Copeland, joining us right now. And Chris, what's the biggest danger that people face with what's happening with their social media accounts?
Well, there's actually three really prominent dangers. The first is identity theft. This can be fake credit cards or loans that would be taken out in your name. The second would be sort of like a cyber stalking or a physical stalking in real life. If you post too much information out there, people can actually find you. And the third would be basic property crimes. You know, if you're posting photos and videos of you being on vacation and somebody's not at your house. So those are the three primary forms of crime that can be committed through social media.
What about those of us that are in show business that have an account that, we're encouraged to have social media accounts? Are we at risk as well?
Well, it depends on what you post. I have official social media accounts, and then I have private social media accounts, and I think that's probably the best way to.
You sound like Hillary Clinton.
Well, well, mine's not in a closet somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So that's the upside. The issue there is, though, keep things that are private, and keep things that are professional, professional. So I don't post the stuff that I'm grilling on my weekend with the wonderful Texas beer out to my official social media pages. That's one, inappropriate. Two, and it's just not the right venue for it. So I keep things that are professional to my professional pages, and then I share only with my friends, which is a very limited number. I don't just invite everybody to my friends list. To witness and experience those things that we do together as a family or as a close group of friends and private groups.
Yeah, the big thing is, and my wife and I have talked about this, but you got to watch what you put on there, particularly if you're traveling and all of that, and people maybe have an idea where you live, and it certainly opens you up to property crimes.
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with sharing videos and photos of a beautiful and wonderful vacation or a trip that you took somewhere. But do so when you get back. There's no one's going, it's not going to detract from your experience. It's not going to detract from sharing it with everybody else. But, unless you have somebody staying at your place of living while you're gone, then you really do open yourself up to let other people know on social media that you're not home.
How do you get rid of a stalker?
Well, one, go the legal route. Obviously protect yourself for whatever your state law says. But go the legal route. Go ahead and shut everything down. Make sure that you're nice and locked up tight on terms of releasing information. And then, if you need to get a restraining order, go get a restraining order. That's one of the easiest ways.
There are a couple of cases out there now of people who are saying that they were cyberbullied and things like that. And you get a feeling that this is going to be a new day for courts to have to deal with stuff like that, as opposed to people being bullied or physically in some way accosted or things like that, that people are doing it online now.
So most states have now come up with some sort of cyberbullying law. It's either cyberbullying or it's cyber harassment, or they've extended their harassment laws to include social media and an online presence. The nice thing about that is that state legislatures have come to recognize this need. One of the biggest protections that you can do in terms of being cyberbullied, and I have been on the internet since before there was a web. There's the easiest way is to just turn it off. You can only be bullied if you want to be bullied.
You got a website we could direct our listeners to?
Absolutely. You can go to tarleton.edu/criminal justice.
Is that Tarleton?
Yes, TARLETON.edu/criminal justice.
/criminal justice. We got it here. And Chris Copeland, our cybercrime expert, thanks for joining us on AM Tampa Bay this morning.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.